Hey guys, it's Tick here, and it is the February blog. Apologies that it's not live action because, well, I am running into some really weird issues with my phone, so I can't record myself, obviously. So basically, let's go ahead and talk over what I did in February. You'll have to excuse my voice. Um, I've been streaming today, so it's like my voice is very worn out. So basically, what did I do during February? Well, quite a lot of waifu stuff. I uploaded videos of Nakopara and Hyperdimension Neptunia. I uploaded more Metal Gear Rising, and I had a rant about an open letter. I'm blasting through this because I did a take before, which was when I realized, oh wait, my phone's not working. So I was like, I'm kind of like, I was spending too long anyway. So, yeah, basically I did several episodes of Hyperdimension Neptunia. Couple episodes of Metal Gear Rising, and of course I was a fucking idiot and had to go and re-record a good portion of it because, well, it wasn't working. I'll rant about a letter that was sent to the parents of LOL players, or it was an open letter, whatever, and a Metal Gear Rising glitch which was caused by me rendering videos. So yeah, that's really about it, really, that I can really say about it. A couple of waifu games such. Now, a lot of people have noticed that that my videos have had like the letterboxes things. I apologize for that. It's a mixture of both myself and my recording software screwing up. You see, the Hyperdimension Neptunia port doesn't work properly in full screen. I mean, it does, but not for the recording software. The recording software will pick up cutscenes as just black screens. And so, obviously, you know, it's not right to do that, to use, that's it. So I had to find an alternative. And my first alternative was, well, same resolution, just window mode. Wouldn't work. Instant crashing. So it's like, okay, let's just lower the resolution down in window mode. And it worked. The problem is that I forgot to revert it back to normal when I was re-recording Metal Gear Rising, and to a lesser extent with Tomb Raider, but that was just because I had to ignore aspect ratio, which, 4:3, and then ignoring the aspect ratio to 16:9 is not a smart idea. But luckily I've all fixed that now, so once the catch up on the Metal Gear Rising thing, and hopefully the end part, I forget if I did have that correct or not, but definitely like once we get to the grease levels in Tomb Raider, those will be sorted. Now, as for announcements of things, I am scrapping the whole intro stuff that I do. You know, like how I do that, those intro videos. It's just like, they seem to be a waste of time, really. It's like, there's no real reason for me to make them. Because my original idea for those intro things was to try and, invest the people that wanted to watch. It's like, do I want to watch this person, and do I want to watch this playthrough of this game? And it was meant to try and lean you over, but clearly nobody's watching it, nobody's interested, and I feel that the first episode should more be the if you'll like it or not. So intros are scrapped, the whole outro and the This Was Streamed on Hitbox thing will still continue. Also, due to said phone problems and being unable to record stuff, the Bubsy 3D review is on hold. I mean, like, I do have some footage, but if I'm not too happy with it, I'm gonna have to re-record, and that will cause problems. But hopefully it'll all be sorted eventually, I'm hoping. Also, uploads will be slowed down a little bit. It's just, as you've noticed, I've been uploading them at weird times. That's because I finally gotten through that upload backlog, and I got a render. But the thing is, I use my computer for other things, and I can't render and do some of those things at the same time. Like if I want to animate, I can't do that because it takes up so much CPU that my animation software starts to struggle. If I want to do 3D modeling, again, same thing. Music making, same thing. The only exception is a couple of games, but that's cutting into my pleasure time there. So it's like, I will be if I'll keep trying to do one upload a day, but do not be but I will be making sure at least one upload a week right now. And that's going to be the case as well for like the entire month of March, because a couple of reasons. For the first most, health issue. I've got a certain health issue that needs to be looked at partway through March, and if it's best case scenario, no changes. Worst case scenario, I might need to, spend a few days or maybe even weeks off. But it's no concern of yours. Even worst case, I'll be fine. That's really it. It's really just there'll be less uploads throughout the year now. Or if they are uploads, they'll be at weird times. And there'll be no more intros for new Let's Plays. Now, what Let's Plays do I still have to get going, you probably wonder, because obviously I've got a couple of videos that have just like are dead in the water. Off the top of my head, I've got Borderlands 1, 2, Tomb Raider, Metal Gear Rising, Alan Wake. Alan Wake's actually the oldest one I've yet to finish uploading, even though I finished the game like quite a while ago. Dark Souls, that's another one, but that was, again, something went wrong somewhere, and I haven't had to re-record it. I was able to recover the footage, but it's like I gotta re-edit it and such, and of course, Dark Souls is actually one that requires more editing than any other, outside maybe Metal Gear Rising. So that one's going to be slow to upload, but I will get it uploaded, don't worry. That's really it. All the other stuff just isn't complete yet, so that's really like all the ones that are complete that are that can be uploaded now if I would desire. But I have these videos in 20-minute increments, and many of these videos I'm sifting through 30 hours of footage, give or take. So it's a lot of work, and I don't do this full time. I am incapable of living off YouTube because put simply, I am not part of a big partnership channel. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be part of Zoom In, but it's not a big partnership channel, and I do not come even close to any of the requirements for the big name channel. I'm not very popular. So basically, long story short, I'm not living off YouTube. I'm under no obligation to make these videos constantly. But I do try to. Because who knows, maybe my belief that Markiplier was the last successful YouTube success story, it's a lie. Maybe I'll be the next YouTube success story. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Just a little bit of a rant about myself there, I guess. There is one thing that I will be working on, which will also be contributing to the lack of uploads, is I'm working on a certain animation, and I know a lot of people are going to be thinking, oh, is it Glass Joe's title fight? No. If I have to be honest, Glass Joe's title fight is pretty much going to be scrapped. And the reason it's going to be scrapped is because it's meant to be a recreation of the song, and I do not have those assets, nor can I make them, nor do I know anybody who can port them over, nor do I want to ask anybody to port them over because there is no need, there's no reason. Instead, what I'm going to be doing is a tribute to a animator that passed away last month, Monty Oram. Many people may know him as the animator of the 3D segments, like custom animated segments of Red vs. Blue, and of course the animator of Ruby. He passed away a month ago, and of course that is tragic for everybody. It's especially tragic for us 3D animators, because he was one of the best, I would say. He wasn't very good with like the idle animations too much, but when he animated fight scenes, just my God was he good at them. And that's what my animation's going to be. It's going to be a fight scene. To be exact, it's going to be making true an animation I made as a joke all the way back in October. And that was Hale versus Armstrong. Saxon Hale versus Senator Armstrong. One of my friends wanted to see it, and I figured, why not? This would be a great way to honor Monty, I feel. As for when I'm going to get it done, hopefully sometime during the month. That is really it. There's no going to be like answering things because, as expected, not a lot of people comment on my videos, so there's not a whole lot to really say. I mean, I'll look at some of the stuff, but it's like there's nothing. No, there isn't anything at all to say. So unfortunately, yeah. But yes, that was the blog. So just gonna put it simply, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you and welcome to all the people who have subscribed to me this February. And I will catch you all next time. See ya.